And so that to me seems like, okay, not a bad thing. And then boom, color revolution. Oh no, that's not okay. We can't have that happen. And so Maddie, you were mentioning with the Hong Kong protests that it was actually pretty similar, right?
Yeah, in Hong Kong, again, same year, 2003, they wanted to implement Article 23, which would basically make things like those foreign entities coming in, things like the NED and stuff like that, would basically make it illegal. That's the same thing. They were trying to acknowledge the outside influences and prevent that from happening. So both of those things. And coincidentally, when I can't remember the name of the individual, it was a female, but when she announced that she was going to pass this Article 23 as law, suddenly, miraculously, hundreds upon thousands of people were protesting. It's like on a dime. And that's so is that naturally started? If that's one of the things, if people knew what that was about, well, they wouldn't be protesting it. That's the same thing in Hong Kong in 2019. There was Hong Kong was trying to introduce some sort of law, and it was to allow China to persecute certain criminals within Hong Kong. See, the way Hong Kong works is kind of like the City of London, just so people know. If people know the City of London, it has completely different jurisdiction than the rest of Britain. It has its own police force, its own kind of what Alberta's a little bit been advocating for, but we're a province. We're not like a tiny little oligarch within a city already. But the City of London has their own jurisdiction, just like the Vatican has their own jurisdiction, even though they're in Italy. Same thing with Hong Kong. But there was a terrible crime that happened where some, boyfriend utterly butchered his girlfriend, but then he went to Hong Kong after doing it, and because of the way the whole one country, two systems China policy works, the Chinese government couldn't technically persecute the individual because he was hiding in Hong Kong, even though they committed a crime on Chinese soil. And most people acknowledge that Hong Kong is a part of China, but regardless. So again, the people were protesting, oh no, big bad China's overreaching into our Hong Kong law legal jurisdiction. And they were protesting. Meanwhile, the Hong Kong government was trying to pass this to give the Chinese government the legal authority to persecute this murderer. And so that's, if people were informed, and it's not just the people, because I do understand, like we alluded to earlier, it's not just people getting misled. Some of these people are literally paid intelligence assets. And that's the thing that we see also with Tiananmen Square. At Tiananmen Square, it's known for the student protesters, but the reality is where most of the violence came from wasn't the students. It ended up being from CIA provoked and taught other actors, laborers, and stuff like that. So even though there might be a portion that was natural, the other portion, they are funded and they are hired actors. They're the extras in your movies, except nobody pays attention to them, even though they literally make the whole backdrop of the movie.
And like we said, go check out those videos that we referenced in order to actually get some more information on that. Because I think, if you wanted to pull that one up as well, I watched one with Brian Berletic on the new Atlas, and it's Busting the Myth Surrounding 1989 Tiananmen Square. And he talks about how the different articles and also the different, I guess, leaks that came out showing that the CIA had a hand in it. And so